It doesn't matter if you think you don't need spiritual work. It doesn't matter if you feel that why should I do something when my friend is doing nothing and she's succeeding. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. Do you know why I said so? If you're still doubting that the spiritual controls the physical, now explain the fact that despite God promising us that He loves us and we are all His children, why do you think that some children are born with deformity? Why do you think that some children, they give birth to them, they have a very big head? Some children come out, they can't even speak. Some children are born. Now let's leave medical problems aside. Why do you think that some people, despite how much they have toiled day and night, despite how much they have suffered to be successful, they still remain where they are? But some people, just a little push, sometimes not even a single push, they are succeeding. Are you trying to say that we are worshiping a partial God? Are you trying to say that God is not merciful to all? Now, if the word of God said in the Bible that He will bless the works of our hands and cause it to be a progress, why then is your friend successful even though she commits all atrocities, and you, the Holy One, is not successful? Have you even seen that many promiscuous women get married and they give birth, but the holy ones who are reserved, when they get married, they are looking for a child? How can you explain that? All this boils down to tell you that if you happen to be very smart, you will understand that the spiritual controls the physical. Now, let me tell you something. For one to succeed, another paid a price. All over the world. Be you an African? Are you from the western part of the world? Wherever you are from, someone paid the price. The Westerners are enjoying all the good life today because their forebears made use of their brain and set up the system to be working, knowing fully well that reincarnation is real. And there is every tendency of them coming back again, but they do not want to suffer. We are not ready for this discussion. This is why you see, go to America today, every child that is born in America is receiving child's benefit. Go to the UK, all citizens are enjoying. Visit Canada, go to the Europe, they are enjoying because their forebears paid the price. Now, before the price was paid, so many went down. So that's your friend that is enjoying good life. The price might have been paid by her forebears. The price might have been paid by his forebears. Hi, how are you? My name is Oma, I'm glad to have you here. In as much as a lot of people believe in the spilling of blood in the olden days by our forefathers, there are many of them that were really very good, although you cannot prove it. I have made a video here. I said, if anyone knows who did such, let the person invite me. I am ready to pay for everything. I will travel to your village and see things for myself. Listen to me. For you to succeed and enjoy without any struggles, one must have paid a price. You came from a rich home. Now, do you know the starting point of the riches that you are enjoying today? Do you know the history? Do you know what your forefathers did to secure that land that you are enjoying today? All over the world, a price was paid for you to enjoy whatever you are enjoying today. For you to have a very smooth life, a price was paid. Now, not everyone is privileged to enjoy. It is not everyone that is privileged to have the forebears that has the eye to see the future and settle their debts. Many actually got themselves into this debt and they lost their way. They couldn't continue, therefore it becomes a problem to their descendants. This is why it is very important that ife mekatagi ijechukenese uwatoale katagi jonjo loko ijedukanese sikedukani ife neme. If you keep experiencing downfalls, obstacles, it is very important that you trace back and ask questions. You do not want your children to suffer what you suffered. What do? You work hard. You start cutting the grasses, the bush on their way, the grasses on their way, bush that stopped you, that grass that stopped you from moving, from excelling in life. You start cutting it down. By the time you're done cutting it down, you will start seeing light. From there, the road is open for your own children. And in generations to come, others will be crying that they are not succeeding. Your children will be enjoying because you paid the price. Anyone who tells you that the spiritual does not control the physical, that person is deceiving you. Find out who you are. Discover who you are. And start enjoying life. God created the good and the bad because you're seeing it as the good and the bad. But the truth is that God created darkness and light. If there is no darkness, there won't be light. God created life and death. Life cannot succeed without death. Both of them work simultaneously. One cannot succeed without the other. This is why you must seek for knowledge. God has created a lot of things without hiding the truth from you and I. He has made us to understand and know the truth. So please, seek for knowledge. Seek for truth. If your situation is giving you sleepless nights, it is time for you to get up. Run a spiritual consultation, a proper spiritual consultation I'm not saying go and run spiritual consultation. They tell you one or two things. I mean thorough spiritual consultation. Find out what the problem is. You do not want your children to suffer what you suffered. If it's taking time for you to get anything in life, it means that there is a supernatural power holding it down. And if you pay your debt, the hand will release whatever it is holding. He who said that the patient dog eats the fattest bone, he has had another thought about it, because he discovered that even the patient dog died while waiting for the fattest bone. The patient dog died while waiting for the fattest bone. Do you know how many destinies are going down by the day? Do you know how many people are being buried all over the world all the time? Do you think there is time for anything to wait for you? Do you know that there are so many people who their lives would have been better today if they had done what they are supposed to do? Be warned. Nobody will tell you. They will go behind and settle what they have to settle. I am telling you, God does not hate anybody. Some children are born with so much defect, and it's because of what has happened in the previous life of the parents. It will start affecting the children. If their forebears had settled all those, if they had settled all those things, I am telling you that it will not come back again. Knowledge is power. Do not be deceived. Okay? Alright, thank you very much for watching. God bless you. And see you guys in my next one.